Number 4, the 2022 Golden Globe ceremony has been canceled on NBC. This comes after an LA Times report made prevalent missteps taken by Hollywood foreign press, including lack of diversity among its members and unethical behavior. Several celebrities have come out against the Golden Globes, including Tom Cruise, who's mailing back his 3 Golden Globe awards. According to Vanity Fair article, we continue, quote, we continue to believe that the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is committed to meaningful reform, end quote, said NBC, which has aired the Golden Globes ceremony since 1996. However, quote, however, change of this magnitude takes time and work, and we feel strongly that the Hollywood Foreign Press Association needs time to do it right. As such, NBC will not air the 2022 Golden Globes, assuming the organization execute on its plan. We are hopeful we will be in a position to air the show in January of 2023, end quote. The 2021 ceremony was the lowest rated ceremony to date. I think that's, you can't really judge on that because COVID.
Right. Yeah. It was just that was just part of the article I read and stuff like that. And I think what's funny is the reason why I ended up with this is my actual topic was going to be that, and I saw you had this Seth Rogen thing in there earlier, was that Tom Cruise tried to get Seth Rogen to become a Scientologist. And so I was doing like a Tom Cruise, like deep dive in like the recent weeks. So I'm not a Scientology guy, but I do like Tom Cruise movies. And so when I found out that he was mailing back his Golden Globes, that's like what I found out. I was like, well, this is sort of funny. And I also found out that he was like, people were getting on him about like chastising his crew for Mission Impossible when he yelled at everyone for not following like COVID protocols. And it's the thing that's funny to me is like, he's sending back his Golden Globes. He's yelling about people about like COVID protocols. Yeah, he's a Scientologist, but like Tom Cruise is oddly the voice of reason in something right now. And it's just kind of kills me right now, where like the world is crazy, so crazy that Tom Cruise is a voice of reason.
Tom Cruise sending his Golden Globes back for movies that are over 20 years old is like Terry Bradshaw sending his Hall of Fame ring back for people to protest people doing steroids. It doesn't, it is beyond pointless. Beyond pointless.
In a way I agree with you, but in a way it's just like he didn't have to do anything.
Right. Sure.
You know what I mean? So like, I mean, whatever anyone thinks about Tom Cruise, like he is still one of like, that name is still a name. And the last Mission Impossible movie was awesome. The last Mission Impossible, all the Mission Impossible movies.
Tom Cruise is overrated.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
I've said it time and time again.
His movies.
I'll say it again.
Watch Cocktail.
Tom Cruise can do a lot of things because he's played a lot of roles, but Tom Cruise has never played an actor. The defense rests.
Watch Magnolia, man. You gotta be kidding me. He's good. He, like, when he actually wanted to act, he was a good actor. Now he just wants to be an action star,
which makes no sense because he's 5'3". He should be Wolverine.
He should be. He'd be great at it too. He'd be fully. The Mission Impossible movie, dude, like the latest one, Henry Cavill is really good.
Yeah, you've said
really good.
I watched the first Mission Impossible movie. I believe is it's great. Like it's
a perfect spy movie.
It is as perfect as a spy movie as you can get. There have been movies that I like Tom Cruise in. I like The Last Samurai, for example. And
have you seen Cocktail?
No, I haven't seen Top Gun. I'll say
Top Gun's awesome. Yeah,
I will say that I like Top Gun.
Days of Thunder's great,
but that's about it. I think he's overrated in Jerry Maguire. I think that whole movie is overrated. I think it's hokey.
Tropic Thunder.
Never seen it. I'm like afraid to now because of like,
Robert
Downey Jr. doing blackface.
It doesn't hold up in that sense, but
yeah,
Tom Cruise does kill it in that movie. No, I mean, this isn't I think the thing about, like, we go back.
This isn't a Tom Cruise.
It wasn't a Tom Cruise discussion. It was just, it happened. That's what led me to this. I mean, obviously, like, good for everybody.
So here's what I want to know, because I looked into this a little bit, but then I didn't have time to like look even any further. There was some like with the unethical behavior, there's some like sketchy money changing hands.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Like people basically paying for awards.
Oh.
was essentially it, which is not what you want. Like you want, I think in all these award shows, we want the people that should win to win.
Right.
And it doesn't actually, the best actor, whatever all this stuff. It's like you don't want money to like decide these things. And I think it just kind of dilutes in the Golden Globes. You shouldn't take it seriously.
We shouldn't take any of these things seriously, realistically.
No, right. But no one should take the Golden Globes like as seriously as people have like taken things like that. And I think NBC for doing this was like, okay, you know what? We're going to take this kind of stuff seriously because you guys aren't taking yourself like in the sense of like, you have to take ethical and, diversity issues seriously. Don't think that you're above this, which I think they thought they were. It's crazy. There wasn't a single Black person on their like entire member. That's insane to me. Like, how is that even possible? It's just a bunch of old white guys essentially like voting on this stuff, which is just all of Hollywood, I guess, at the end of the day. But to have it so prevalent and for them to almost be like basically just giving the finger to everyone else until this report came out, it's like maybe this does change things. And we did notice with the Oscars, still not as diverse as we would like. I mean, this is still like the fact that Chadwick Boseman didn't win when it's just one of those weird things. And I don't know. I think somebody had to do something, and for NBC to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe we have to like be something big for people to like, for actors to do something, or even a director to do something is one thing, but for like an actual like television network to put their foot down and be like, hey, guess what? You guys aren't in the right call on this. We're going to just put our foot down. And, and then they kind of just act, like I think NBC throws that out there. We're like, hey, this was the lowest rated thing because you guys don't have it right. And we can just get rid of you. I think that's part of it. You can say COVID, but that's just that's just what I'm saying is like, if you're in a courtroom, that's what someone uses. It doesn't matter if it actually matters or what time frame. It's just like, hey, we don't need you guys. You need us more than we need you, kind of deal. Yeah. And I kind of like that move by NBC. And hopefully it does change things, because acting's acting. At the end of the day, directing's directing. It doesn't matter who anyone, is, and it should be diverse and it should include everyone. It's outrageous to me that Hollywood Foreign Press is as like segregated as it is and has always been that way.
Tom Cruise is overrated.
So much hate right now for me. You and I agree on pretty much a lot of movie things, but the Tom Cruise thing Bob Sacamano and I have binge watched Tom Cruise movies.
Okay.
It's just, he's
one
of the greatest. One of the greatest.
No.
Top 15 actor for me. No. In the sense of entertainment.
Sure, okay.
Entertainment.
Sure. You're allowed to have your list.
Sure.
Everybody has their opinion. Listen,
we'll move on.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yes.
Even if it's wrong.
Moving on.
There you go.